Hi, this is not a game dev vlog with a new challenge idea. Here I'm playing the weekly pack and I freeze 2 gibbons and look at this team name option, the gibbons. So this challenge, which I named, bad choice of words, which I name team name pet name for, I'm open for better ideas, but for now call it team name pet name, which means that if you get the option for a team name that's also a pet name, you have to buy that pet and keep it until the end. So it's very similar to a tier 1, turn 1, tier 2 challenge. I think it's also about the same rarity. I don't really have an idea which team names are possible. So I did some small looking back in my own archives, and also after this run I got the whales as a team name and tried to win with a whale, which I didn't manage, but I did have it in my pack. That's of course also necessary. So let's say for the challenge you have to buy the first one or freeze the first one you see and keep that to the end. So I saw whale. I'll show the screenshot of a very old run I had with the name beavers. Then I know that puppies is possible. I know turtles. I think I've seen that. I also saw the team name carrots, so you can also do it with health foods, and I think eggplants is in there. So there are many new ideas to get, and it's of course very hard to grind with them, except if you have the subscription. But I think that should, I don't know, it should not count or be a separate category, because of course then you can also prepare a pack. Well, it would be fun to see. It would be a nice challenge, but still a little bit different than getting it randomly, which feels more like getting, of course, a lot more rare, but getting a sloth or getting a turn 1 tier 2, which can break up the current grind that you're probably doing and give some extra adrenaline. At least I have it when I get that. So then now you change up your strategy, try to get the gibbon to the end. So one advantage similar to turn 1 tier 2 is that you can just put stats on this guy because you know you're going to keep it to the end, and also give it a nice health food. So let's see where we are. I built the beluga sturgeon for some early dolphins. This new elephant-like guy, I think it's Platybeloden. It's a very strong new addition to the game, I think. Well, here maybe we were going to lose anyway. We're also owl scaling and another Dumbo octopus run, which at least can also give some interesting builds because you can add health foods that weren't otherwise in the pack. Don't get really interesting ones yet, so we keep leveling our owl and hopefully stay alive. Well, with a mantis in the weekly pack, it's always very scary because it's one of the strongest pets, at least to team wood themselves, but they still put it in the weekly. So we keep selling, but you have to pay attention that mouse, of course, replaces the slot, the food in the shop. Let's see what I get for level ups. I get a kappa. Could be interesting. We are force squatting. Is that an advantage? Not really, but actually. Fox, not really useful. Kitsune, not really useful, but at least some use. And the new hippocampus, which, yeah, is it good? It feels like almost a worse kitsune. So we take Kappa here and ignore the rest of the tier 5s. We do not freeze the $1 lettuce. Well, that should probably be worth it. This weekly also has a lot of ailment stuff, as we can see here. They have some crazy combinations, so we have to prepare for that. So yeah, I'm not really going to put out an official challenge, but if you're interested, yeah, feel free to post your screenshots or videos. I'm hanging out in Hebs's Discord, so I will link that as well, so you can find me there. It's always a cozy place to talk a bit of super auto pets, fun and strategy. And here I get the love potion. That's one outside the pack. So now I'm running double kappa. Really not sure if double kappa is good. Really not sure if Kappa is good. I still really do not understand this guy. What is the strategy? What is the advantage of yeah, playing it? So how do you make sure that it benefits you more than it benefits your opponent? Well, here at the front at least, almost always it will feint before others. And now I take a very late flying fish, which is of course the classic, so we can do the flying fish love potion trick. But look at this, I clone the Kappa and I level it up, but it doesn't make sense. Now everything is flying around because the level 2 Kappa tries to spawn 2 pets for me, but there's no space. So this synergy is not it. Luckily we are still winning, even our gibbon staying alive the longest. Getting some buy-sell puppy going, level up the owl to level 3, and then we find Jersey Devil. Well, that's a strong combination. I don't think I ever play this guy because it's it's a very controversial guy. But in this case, I think it's fair because the pack is not built around it, but it is a fun little synergy with the owl. So and I try to get this gibbon over the line. So I think this is a good time to do some Jersey Devil gaming. But I only want to bring it in, of course, after I did some level 3 cells, which are only starting now. Yes, there we go. So that's one Jersey Devil. So now when do we bring it in? Well, immediately, because the flying fish was not doing it for us. Try to protect, keep the Jersey Devil alive. So this will be our squad, at least until we get the 5 level 3 cells. A bit of a strange squad, but once the Jersey Devil pops, I think we'll be very strong. Maybe here we are even strong enough. So now we get both sides. The Kappa spawns, but they have the flying fish, and they get the free doggo. But we are still big enough just by virtue of all this mouse stats, I think, mostly. Because it is 3 gold and 3 stats every turn. But you have to play a 4 squad. But now we are Jersey Devil scaling, and as you can see, it also works in shop, just like the turkey. So it's also a way to get big Jersey Devils. Maybe that would be a little bit more fair if that didn't work. That's what makes it very strong, that it both is scalar in shop and in battle. This looks very scary. If you see these 2 vampire bats and the microbe, yeah, you know you're in for something. The stats don't matter anymore at that point. It's just take cover and cry in a corner, basically. So we put some more stats on this Jersey Devil, which is a bit of a waste because it will grow automatically when we find new ones. So I could do that better next time. Freeze a mushroom. For what? Kappa mushroom? I'm not sure what my plans are. Maybe I'm hoping to find another summon pet, and we see one more here. So I have to find that one, I think, if I want to pivot off the owl. Let me quickly check at how much level 3 pets. So we are at 3, so 2 more mice to sell. I saw a Metabrusk video of this week, and he was also struggling with mouses. Also, I think doing a similar build, even though I did a run before this, the video is out after this. So I'll link that. Hopefully, if I think about it. I have to take notes now what I'm promising here. But I'll try to do it. So now we pivot off owl. The owl cell, of course, also counts as a level 3 cell. And we bring in the prank beluga, basically. So our opponent is shivering in his feet because it sees the beluga, sees the Jersey Devils. But surprise, surprise, prank, nothing inside. Like an air beluga. Still, we win. Doesn't matter. Jersey Devil is strong. That's why it's not really an interesting pet. And now we have to have one roll, and to put something in the beluga. And on the last roll, we find saber-toothed tiger. We luckily find a, how do you call that? A directed food. So we can even put the saber-tooth inside. Level 2, so it is a very huge power spike, and I think we should be good enough, but I don't remember. So let's watch together against the daylight werewolf. So I think we're good here. Yes, that's an easy win. I think we could have beaten them twice. So that's it. That's the team name, pet name challenge I just made up. Maybe it catches on. I'll at least keep an eye out myself for more opportunities. I already missed one with the wheel team, but this is the unsubtle gibbons, not really visible in the end screen, with the gibbon from the end, from the start to the end. If you like this, leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you for watching.